welcome back to my channel. It is Michelle Renee, and as you can tell by the title of this video, I have something a little exciting, something that I know that you guys have been looking for, and I did it just for you guys. So as you guys know, Rihanna slash Fenty Beauty has launched the Hydrating Foundation of her new Pro Filter foundation. And I've been seeing a lot of reviews on this hydrating foundation, so I did go over to Sephora and I decided to go ahead and pick it up. Now I know you're probably thinking, Michelle, you're an oily girl, which you guys, if you watch previous videos, old videos of mine, you know that I have oily combination to oily skin. But you guys, yeah, I went and picked it up, and I picked it up because I wanted to mix it with my Pro Filter foundation and the semi matte. So I already own the Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation by Fenty Beauty, and I wanted to try the new Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Foundation. But I wanted to try them together. So in this video, you will actually see me mix the two foundations. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get right into the video. I do have my foundations here. And of course, as I said in the intro, my winter shade is 420. So I do have 420 in the soft matte foundation. And because I may be able to get away with 420 now. I don't know. It may be too light. But as I stated, I did go ahead and pick up 430 in the hydrating foundation. And I also picked up my summer shade in the matte one as well. But what we're going to be doing is mixing the hydrating with the matte just to see how it is. So I did, in addition, again, pick up the Pro Filter Mattifying Primer. I do have the regular primer as well, just the little deluxe size, but we're going to be using this one. Maybe I should, but I don't think I have a lot in that one. So this is the bottle. It is a glass bottle. You do get 1 fluid ounce. So this is different from the original, the regular primer, and the regular primer, if I can remember, was pink. This is white. I don't have anything on my face right now. I don't have any moisturizer. I did go over my face with a makeup removing white, and I did go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera. So I do have 2 pumps of this, and it smells good. And I'm definitely going to apply this primer in my T-zone. I get oily here, and then I'm going to put a little bit more, 1 pump more here. And I have humongous pores, you guys. I have huge pores. I usually use like Benefits Professional to get rid of, like, help diminish my pores. I don't want to use any other primers right now. So that is very soft. I can tell that it is different. The consistency is definitely different from the original. Definitely different. So I'm gonna let that sit for a second. I'm not sure. It just evaporated. It just soaked into the skin, you guys. It just soaked. So I have 430 again in the foundation, the hydrating foundation. Y'all, there's a fly in my house, and I can't stand flies. The cats let it in. So, hydrating, medium to full coverage for all skin tones. Long wear, light as air. is what the Hydrating foundation says. And again, I picked this one up in 430. So we're gonna mix them. And I don't know if I want to do it on my face or how do I want to do it. Okay, so we're just gonna mix it on our hands. So I know you gotta get it going. And I'm gonna do like on one side and then, so you guys saw how that came out. That was a Hydrating. And then here's my soft matte, which until 430 is definitely this is for, you guys, I'm all over the place. This is 420, which is the matte, and this is 430. As you can see, the matte one I find to be a little more runnier. So I'm just gonna mix the two. 430 is definitely more redder on me, I guess. And we're just mixing, you guys. I'm just taking them both and mixing. 430 definitely has a red undertone. And I'm gonna use the Sonia Kashuk sponge. It is damp. And we're going to go ahead and mix the two. You guys, that is nice. You can definitely see where the 420 is, where the 430 is. And I guess this is a weird review because I'm mixing both of them. I mean, I've seen so many reviews on oily skin types doing the review on the hydrating one, and I just wanted to do something a little different by just mixing the both. And I love, yeah, I need a 425 or something. Ever since I tried the Fenty foundation, I fell in love with it. I did use the Fenty foundation, the Pro Matt, on my wedding day, and I think it held up in the heat in Belize rather well. It held up really nicely. I don't know, you guys. I mean, I like it. I'm gonna do another pump of each, and this time I'm just gonna mix them together. So here's 430 and the hydrating, just one full pump. And I'm going to do 420 right on top in the Pro Matt, one full pump, and I'm going to mix the two. But that's it. I think it still feels like skin. I don't feel any tightening around my face or anything. It doesn't feel like I have anything on. It does feel lightweight. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Fenty concealers that I have. I have 420, 390, and I also have 380. I think this is 380. And then I'm going to use a little bit of 420. I don't like it to be so bright. That's just my preference. You have the matchstick and my espresso. I'm going to go ahead and contour my face just a little bit. I'm going to use a brush for this. I have a little bit of the honey. I have a bigger one, but I have the Pro Filt'r powder that we're going to use just to set our concealer. And I'm going to use a beauty blender to do so. Like to really blend the powder in. I don't like to really bake. I just like to let it soak in like so. Face, I do have Cocoa Naughty, which is the instant bronzer from Fenty Beauty. You guys, I've had this for a while, but I have not used it. It looks like that, and it just looks like I haven't used it because it looks like my skin, and I probably could have gotten away with the darker one. But I'm going to use the bronze brush from Marc Jacobs to go ahead and add some bronzer to my face. You guys, can you see anything? I can't really see anything. That's why I'm just now taking this out the box. I'm like, girl, maybe this would be my summer bronzer, because I don't see anything. So this is my face, you guys, with both of the foundations mixed. It is about 5:00 p.m. I'm gonna do the rest of my face. and I shall return. All right, you guys, so I am back with my completed look, and it's about, let's see, 22 minutes later from when I applied the mixture of the foundations, and this is what we are looking like. So if I look a little dewy, it's not the foundation that's making me look oily yet. This is the highlighter that I put on. I will continue to update you guys throughout the day. I'll be back in a couple of hours, and we're gonna see how this combination holds up. Hey you guys, welcome back. So I'm here with an update on the Fenty Hydrating Foundation that I mixed with the Fenty Soft Matte Foundation. So it's been about 2.5 hours to 3 hours later since I applied the foundation. I know this is probably not a true wear test of the combination of the foundations, but I wanted to go ahead and film the outro of this video while I still had a little bit of light in front of the window, because I am using natural light because I don't have my ring light. So I am starting to get a little dewy around the nose. So when I do videos like this, or when videos like this are filmed, I think that we want like the true, you know, you want to see what everything looks like. So I didn't do my normal like skin routine, my true foundation routine when I filmed this video. I only use the Fenty matte primer. Usually when I put my foundations on an everyday basis, I use like 2 primers, and I will use the Smashbox primer. I can't talk, the Smashbox primer. And then when I'm all done with my face, I usually set it with a powder. I didn't set it again with the Fenty powder, you guys. I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't set the face. I didn't set my face with a setting spray either, but that's okay. I think this is pretty good for 2 to 3 hours later. You guys can see my pores because I do have humongous pores, and I hate putting highlighter on my pores because it really accentuates, but so it's not that much oil peeking through. A little bit of oil around my nose. I'm trying to show you guys like the oil, because usually I can do this and my whole hand is like filled with oils. I think this is pretty much highlighter that's around my face, but I think for the most part, I think that this combination is a good combination. Will I do this combination every day? No, it's just too much. So I would either use one or the other, and just make sure to double prime and make sure I set my face with my powders and everything. So I guess you guys want to know, is it necessary to buy the hydrating foundation if you are oily? It's not necessary. I can't talk. It's not necessary. However, I just love the Fenty foundation period, and I wanted to give it a try. I think this will be good in the wintertime, the fall and winter times, because I'm not so oily. So I can't wait to see how this stands up in the fall and the winter time, along with the matte primer. So yeah, so it's all up to you, girl, if you're oily or not. I just love anything Fenty. Fenty is coming out with some eyebrow pencils, and all she needs now is blush. She needs some mascara, because I have the eyeliner. That's what I use today, the eyeliner, which I absolutely love. Moo Chloe. So yeah, so I am rambling. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it kind of, I guess, helped you on a decision. If you want to buy it to mix it, I say go for it. Yeah, go for it. So I will talk to you guys in another video. Make sure to follow me on my social media accounts. If you want to follow me on Snapchat, you can. If you want to follow me on Instagram, you can. Everything will be in the description box, and there is the Chloe Cat right there. So I will talk to you guys in another video. Bye.